Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and today I have a true deck of champions. A lot of people have been asking, what is the best way of playing Teemo these days? Obviously we've got potentially is it Teemo Caitlyn with the Bundle C? Is it Teemo Caitlyn with Noxus or Freljord? Is it still Teemo Ezreal in Freljord? Is it Teemo Sejuani? And a ton of different things that people keep saying, and I've heard a lot of people say oh, Caitlyn and Teemo, that's just not where it's at. Caitlyn works slightly better with other things, and Teemo, it just doesn't quite work out as well as you would hope. And I agree. But there's always one combination that I have not seen mentioned together that I think actually is the best way of playing it, and that is Teemo Ezreal, but with Bundle C. Because what this gives you is both the chance, basically it's slightly more aggressively slanted, you might say, and gives you multiple ways of winning, because Ezreal is that second win condition that I think that Mushrooms kind of needs, because some games you're just not going to get enough Mushrooms into that deck. Sometimes you're just going to draw a bit awkwardly, your opponent is going to remove a lot of your units, you're just not going to get the Mushrooms that you want into your opposing deck. So Ezreal acts as your second win con. This is how you are winning the game, when the mushroom hasn't gone well, because you have plenty of good options in Bundle C for, targeting your opponent's units, whether it's Pokestick, which of course is probably the best Bundle C card, full stop. Things like Stress Defense are really good, both for potentially saving your Teemo or Puffcat Peddler, or it counts for Ezreal as well if you're against Scion or any, big unit that you can't deal with that turn. Obviously is a good way of dealing with things. And Minimorph as well, obviously, again, dealing with Scion pretty well, and others as well. Minimorph, as a one-of, I like a lot. But, this card is kind of depending on what exactly you're seeing. If you're seeing, a ton of Scion, then you probably want, 2 Minimorphs. If you're seeing a lot of, small aggro decks, then maybe you want 0 Minimorphs, right? It's I'm at 1 at the moment, but that it's kind of dependent. And then you also have access to, and this I really think is the point why this is the better version. Lecturing Yordle is essentially, to me, there's 2 cards. You have Teemo, right? If you're in Mushrooms, obviously. Then there's 2 cards that I think are just essential, and you're just not playing Mushrooms to the full capacity if you don't have these 2 cards, and they're Puffcat Peddler and Lecturing Yordle. Those are by far your best cards, by a mile. In the Mushroom archetype, those 2 are just far better than you might expect. And if you haven't played much with Bundle C, Teemo, you might not realize that this card is insane and also works very well with Ezreal, of course, because the poison darts will often just be killing units for you. And Lecturing Yordle, I mean, I thought people were sleeping on this card a bit. I did a little post about why I thought it was my sort of sleeper pick for a really good card. I think I underestimated this card. I cannot tell you how good this card is. It trades 3 for 1 a lot of the time. A lot of the time. You will kill 3 units with this card for 1 card, essentially. Yes, you will have to, use a bit more mana than 4 to do that. But even so, that's insane, because this 1 mana card is doing everything you want. It's a target for Ezreal, it puts Mushrooms in the deck, and it slows the game down. If you need it to be slowed down, it kills a unit, and killing, their small units, whether that's to be more aggressive or whether that's to be more defensive, is just insane. And the 3-5 stat line, on its own will often trade into 2 units. That can happen just on its own naturally anyway, because this is a card that your opponent kind of wants to just stop attacking. So, it's just insane. This is just a completely insane card, and especially with, the Shurima nerfs, this card's biggest problem was potentially that, they could play a 4-mana, a Reputation deck, for instance, will have things that trade into this. But that's not really an issue anymore, because not that many people are playing those decks anymore. So, this card has literally no counters. You will often get 3 poison darts guaranteed, and guess what? A free 3-mana Thermo Beam that puts 3 Mushrooms in the opponent's deck, that's multiple targets for Ezreal Strict. I cannot tell you how good that card is. That is what I'm trying to get to. That card is just absolutely insane. And this whole deck, really, I think I've fallen in love with. I love it. You don't need... What I think I like most about this deck is that we've cut all of the unnecessarily bad cards. The insider knowledge that's drawing them 2 cards, Hexcore Foundry that's really slow. We don't need them, okay? Karina wins anyway. Karina undoes all of that. Why play the cards that draw your opponent 2 cards that feels terrible half the time that you play it, when you could just play Karina? Which will win you the game, you know, or at least extend the game really well. So, Karina, really good. And yeah, we've cut all the bad cards, we're playing the good cards, and the deck feels pretty good to do so. So, some games for you today. I went over a bit because I cannot tell you how much I love lecturing Yordle. This card I just love so much. But anyway, enjoy the games. I do think that this, I am settled. Something around this is the best way you can play Teemo. So go and enjoy, all you Teemo lovers out there. Go and enjoy this list. Azir Aurelia. Well, I haven't seen Azir Aurelia yet since the change, so let's see it. Let's see what's going on. I like the Mystic Shot. Chump Wump ain't too bad. Thermo is actually quite good as well. What we can do here on turn 1 is play the Octopus and Thermo a sparring student if they play it. They did not play it. But even if they're big brain, I'm still going to pass and not quite play the prank this time. Even if they are just big braining me. Okay. Now let's prank this hand. Okay, good to know. Good to know what's in this hand of yours, good sir. I think that is a big enough threat to go for that. Double drawing Karina doesn't feel great in this matchup. Hopefully it's not Azir. Probably is. We'll wait. You need to try and get rid of that as quick as you can, I guess. Not ideal either, but if he doesn't have another unit, I'll attack this turn. And another unit. He could just play this if I don't do anything. He still plays that anyway. That is odd. I don't really get that because obviously, like, and especially like either attack with all, I think, or don't play the Waking Tenth. Is what I would have done, in my opinion. What should have been done there. Lecturing Yordle, pretty much the best draw we could have got. Okay, well we need to put some pressure on him then. So we're gonna kill this. We know we're getting a big attack next turn. Aurelia as well. I think I just Mystic Shot this, right? I keep the Octopus behind, but we attack with the other two. Got a nice bit of damage in there. Worth dealing 1 damage to you? I think we go face. The 3-5 stat line of this coming in huge again. Now I have a prank. Okay, there's a mushroom as well. That's good. There's Teemo. Level up Teemo. We could smack him quite a lot. Obviously, we need to just survive this turn, really. Best and present. Yeah. Cool. We need to survive this turn, but he's on 1 mana and we have 18 life. So I think we can survive this turn. Let's prank the hand. And having 2 full cross guards I think is better for us. I mean, I can even go Teemo here and block with it, I think. That's a bit annoying. I think we just sacrifice Ezreal at this point. Whoa. What's he doing? You're gonna have to sacrifice the Ezreal. Did I ever said it? And we know what his hand is, so I'm not really worried about taking 3 damage. Why not attack with this? Well, you're Azir. I guess he... I don't know. He thinks he needs to save the Azir in some... mean, we know he has that, so I do kind of want to open attack. But I am just going to go for this. And I think considering... Yeah, I think... Well, then again, maybe we just want to play Korean, so maybe I shouldn't have attacked with that, but... Down on 6 with 30 mushrooms in there. I think I'm playing you doing both of these then. If he's not going to do it this turn. Do I just... Oh, no, I shouldn't. Do I just end? I can surely kill him next turn. He's on 30 puff caps. Shouldn't... These cost... Oh, these cost 4 mana though, I'm forgetting. I made these cost 4 mana. If you did go for that... No, yeah, I should play these. Yeah, I should do. You never know when you're going to low roll, and I should be able to block out enough. 11 health. Okay, even if he goes for that. I think I can block out enough, and we might be able to win anyway. I could have passed that though. Interesting choice, I guess. All I need to do is live. You're between me and glory. Now down on 4. Hold on. Am I not living? Did I just make a massive mistake? Attacking 5 wide, I think, next turn, right? Oh, that's a savior of a draw. Oh my god, what a draw. It shouldn't matter too much. I think I'm living either way. If it's twin, I can live. Okay, didn't even need it. Okay, and we should win. Now, I might have misplayed... That's an interesting choice, right? Because he's on... What was he on? 5 health. And I've got 6 draws to kill him. And it was 1 mushroom per thing before I went for it. You don't have deny. You don't have deny. Boom! Oh my god. Oh, okay. Victor. With Bandle C. I know there's a bunch of things running around with this. Like the... What is it called? Shellfolk or something? Something like that. Well, I guess I'll keep these. Thermo might be good for Victor, I guess. I don't really know what this deck could run, to be honest. Yeah, sure, we'll both go for it. Why not? I might save mine for this. Okay, he makes my prank cost more, so I'm definitely saving mine. I didn't really get a choice in the matter. Interesting, he didn't pick the Mystic Shot. That's almost suspicious. Lecturing Yordle, we love that. With all this mana nice and banked. I mean, he could thermo this. Getting 5 mana though. Okay. I guess I'm going for... Could have like Purpleberry Shake. Oh. Okay, good. Now it's a thermo. Makes sense. I kind of am putting in an interesting position. Could just play Teemo. I could just play you. I kind of want to get use of everything that you do, I guess. I think I'll actually just start with the Chum one. We'll save Teemo for when he's leveled. What's this going to be? Lecturing Yordle? That's annoying. I guess we'll just trade these. But okay. Second Teemo. Victor, so we want at least 4 mana for this. Please don't be spell shield. Elusive. Wonderful. Perfect. Okay, there's a Victor down. Right, so I think we go for a peddler. We play the ignition. What's this gonna be? The prank? Another, well, lecturing Yordle goodbye. Yeah, we'll play that. It gets up to 6. Maybe I should have just not played that. We'll play Teemo anyway. Okay. Well, Teemo. Mystic? Pokey Stick? Okay. I think we have the second Teemo. Two mushrooms. There's Karina, so there's our win condition. I could trade into that, but honestly, I don't want to. I might even play the 3-mana prank this turn. Okay, he's drawing cards. That can't be that bad for us. Looking for more pranks, it seems. I think I am just playing this Teemo now. I mean, he's got so many cards in hand, it's not really worth wondering too much about. Okay, so, like, if I play it at any time, it's kind of just dead anyway. Passing here? I guess I will just play this. Mirror Mage. I'll make that prank cost more, I guess. We know that Mirror Mage is coming. We just kind of need to slowly whittle him down here. Again, we'll just start with this. How many mushrooms are you on? 15. Can definitely up that. Could even just kill that. I just kill the first one of this? I think I do. But even more mushrooms in there. I can play another 8-mana card. 2 more mushrooms. We're definitely getting there. Definitely think we are going to win before our opponent. Especially if because we forced him to play like 16 mana to do kind of nothing. And we're just sort of slowly chipping away at him here. I should probably play this first because I don't want this. It's gonna end up costing a lot of mana. He goes for a Thermo Beam instead. I will go for this. Could also play the Mystic Shot, but I kind of want the surprise factor, I think. He's on 33 puff caps. Probably start with this, to be honest. Can't attack. Kill that. Got it face, but just attack here. Take a look at the hand first, I guess. Glorious Evolution. Well, you're not playing that this turn. Not that really I think you'll get the chance to be honest. I'm just going to attack with all. Takes the extra 1 damage. Maybe we should have baited him into playing Glorious Evolution. Oh, he did play it anyway. Well, that's good for us. There shouldn't be a way he can win, right? It should be pretty much automatic a win at this point. I mean, I'm glad to see that, you know... I mean, this is the thing, right? I think that this is important to show. Our opponent is playing, obviously, a meme deck. Like a real meme deck. And I just wanted to show that this deck is not a meme deck. And I think that this game has highlighted the fact that this deck is... Wow, as if that didn't kill him. As if that didn't kill him. Just as I was about to go on a whole spiel. And then he didn't draw one! Hello? Game? No way you found something. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, he's surely dead off the drawing, right? Yeah. Okay. Just as I was about to go on a whole spiel about how this isn't a meme deck, and you could tell by how easily we sort of got there.